Introducing first, making his way down the aisle into the blue corner, please welcome Zachary Kannal.
These fights just keep on coming.
That they do.
And my bladder just keeps on building. Nonetheless, sorry for the TMI as we got a little 0-0. We go from a very experienced female fighter to a very inexperienced male fighter.
Yeah, representing Counter-Strike Gym. I'm sure Jalen Dingle's winning, celebrating the win he had earlier tonight.
No doubt.
And his opponent making his way down the aisle into the red corner, please welcome Makayen Sallade.
Makayen Sallade making his way down to the ring. Again, this is going to be an 0-0 versus 0-0. It's going to be more similar to what we saw in this early preliminary card.
I wonder if he's walking out to his own song.
Is he a musician?
Sallade is in a band called Disobedient Crew. Guy's simply a badass all the way around.
Disobedient Crew. That's a dope name.
I think this is the type of music that his band produces, so it would not surprise me.
Nice.
I mean, if you make music, why wouldn't you walk out to your own music? It just makes sense.
The following contest is in the Xtreme Kickboxing Amateur Welterweight Division, and it is brought to you by Matt Bacon Graphic Design. Introducing first in the blue corner, he fights out of Hartville, Ohio. He weighed in at 147.5 pounds. He represents Counter-Strike Gym. He is making his kickboxing debut. Please welcome Zachary Kannal. His opponent in the red corner, he fights out of Minerva, Ohio. He weighed in at 145.5 pounds. He is an independent fighter making his kickboxing debut. Please welcome Makayen Sallade. This bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds, and when the action begins, your referee is Mr. Marwan Jabber.
Marwan Jabber. Your referee in this one, Zachary Kannal in the blue. Rockstar in the red. And he's landing some rocking shots. You know, speaking of rocking, these guys are like rocking, talking robots. That's really what I feel like I've been commentating all night, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, kickboxing definitely lends to that type of approach. And good shots from Zachary Kannal.
Yeah, we're seeing that lactic threshold out of what you expect to see out of the debut fighter. Sometimes not always control their pace as well, and maybe in the later rounds struggle with the cardio, but nonetheless, I won't get ahead of myself as some really big shots are landing by both guys.
A low kick there from Kannal as Sallade circles the ring. Yeah, Kannal just keeps attacking the leg.
Big body shot landed.
Yeah, that was nice by Sallade. Big uppercut. Sallade is piercing through the guard of Kannal.
Sallade looks really good right now. He's clearly moving much more, and he's finding a lot of success with that and landing a lot of big shots. Ooh, big inside landed by Zach.
Yeah, Kannal scoring a lot of points with those low kicks. Some body action there from Kannal too to end the round.
Yeah, very reminiscent of the earlier fights that we saw with the debut fights. A lot more of the same. And, the patterns usually will repeat themselves, but that is not to say that either of these guys look bad at all.
Yeah, for sure. I think from that first round, Sallade looked better in the boxing, was more crisp in that realm, but Kannal was eating up that leg, both inside and outside, scoring points throughout that first round. Really close. I'm sure they're kind of knotted up. Maybe one guy has a slight advantage in terms of the points, but I'm really intrigued to see how they adjust and how they continue to implement their own game plan and see what the second round looks like.
Zach came out smiling at him. Interesting. It's good, they're having fun. Neither guy looked to be too tired. I know that was a concern when both guys came out with high pressure, but clearly well trained and ready to give out more of the same pace.
Yeah, I mean, for these debut guys, they're just so much work went into making the walk to the ring tonight that they're having a blast.
A lot of intent thrown behind each shot of Makayen. Oh! What I do like that Zach is doing is he'll start low, he'll go high, he'll go high, he'll go low, making it difficult.
Yeah, Kannal's mixing it up a good bit. Good body kick there from Kannal.
Too.
That's what matters most. Usually whoever's throwing the most output is just scoring the most points.
Lands two huge uppercuts.
Oh, and a big right hand from Kannal.
Those shots are huge.
A lot of damage on Sallade right now. He's trying to fight back.
I'm surprised Sallade ate those. He's a tough guy, man.
That was a big body shot just a second ago as well. Kannal knows what he's doing, stalking his prey. To the body, that was a nice shot, slipping through the guard. Another one and an uppercut connects at the end of the round.
Man, big round from the blue corner. A strike after the bell.
Yeah, Kannal was really flowing there in that second round.
Yes, he was. If this was MMA, I'd say it's 1-1. But I suppose in kickboxing, maybe it's a tie and points going into the third round.
I would favor Kannal. I thought that first round was really close, could go either way in terms of who got the most points. But Kannal really just outboxed him, outpointed him every way, every step of the way in that second round. And not only did he do that, but he just inflicted a lot of damage as well, making Makayen Sallade think twice about what he's trying to do. And that's huge going into the third round. Let's see how much energy Sallade has. And for Kannal, just repeat what you did in that second round, because if you do, you're going to win this fight.
Do you know what Sallade does in his band? Is he a drummer, guitar?
I don't, but I'd like to think he's well-rounded, just like his fighting style.
Oh, probably. Maybe a little tambourine, perhaps. Third and final round of this fight. Both guys have looked great. Let's see what they can do here to finish it out.
And Kannal hits with a lot of power. There's a lot of juice behind those punches. The head kick to boot.
Yeah, Zach's done a really good job of mixing up his strikes. On the other hand of that, Kannal's done a great job of throwing with a lot of power. Well-matched fight for an 0-0, 0-0.
Yeah, Zachary Kannal just landing first every step of the way here. Not much output here from Sallade either in the third round. And he's eating a lot of strikes to the head. Good body kick there from Sallade.
Oh, big knee landed there by Zachary. I know Zachary represents counter strike, but he has been a very offensive striker these last 2 rounds.
For sure he has.
And I think, you know, early on I talked about the lactic threshold and that I thought that maybe Kannal came out a little too fast.
He loaded up on that uppercut.
And he's certainly starting to slow down now. Big right landed, nonetheless, still enough gas in the tank.
Oh man, that was such a big leg kick. And another one. Woo! Yeah.
Great fight. Two very tough debut fighters.
I was really impressed by that showing from Zachary Kannal.
So was I.
Likely looking at a 2-0 night for Counter-Strike Gym. Good for them. And for Kannal, I mean, I know Counter-Strike fighters, they tend to dip their toes into every single pond there is in combat sports. But I'd love to see this guy in mixed martial arts too. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, where the judges score this contest. For your winner by split decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Zachary Kannal.